Yo, 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 yo. What's up, what's up, what's up? Nah. Gonna do the games of Hydra versus Brain. And the very first game is extremely long. And I was actually observing it, and then when I was observing it, it was corrupt. So unfortunately, I didn't get to see what happens. I was kind of watching it from Brain's channel, but all the games are random versus random, and there are no rules. So you can make as many cannons as you want. A lot of times the Koreans, when they play each other, if it's Protoss versus Protoss, you can only make one cannon up here. But it is a little confusing with when I do watch Protoss versus Protoss. Sometimes, like, you can make cannons like back here, and it's almost like the same thing. But anyways, Hydra in a good spot to abuse the Protoss Brain. And so yeah, it's random versus random, so you don't expect to be up against another Protoss. I think the chances of it is 1 in 9. So basically almost 10%, and I feel like it's even less than that. And we got a forge. Probably gonna go into cannons. I am not a fan of the Hydra build. I always say it. The 4 gateways, when you play random versus random, it's probably better. It's better in Protoss versus Protoss, so it's favorable for him here. But if he plays against Terran, the Koreans just micro too good. Like Buell and Brain, their Terran is just too good at microing. Here's your double gas. And Brain has actually played on this map before. And he's won seasons with it. But I would like to see Hydra play Brain on the Korean map, because Brain did come over to play Hydra on this map, and there was some BM that happened between these guys. They ended up not becoming the best of friends, and but the thing is, it looks like Brain still wants to play Hydra, so I'd like to see him play again. Maybe they will. Hydra didn't get to play his Terran, and I think he told RJB that he kind of played too defensive, which is understandable. You're playing against the guy who he plays all day, and he is been the reigning GOAT forever. So here's your scout from Hydra. Good reaction time, and I'm sure he's pretty nervous playing. I mean, there's a lot of people watching, so he's got the triple nexus, which is favorable to him, but just getting his gas right now. He's got the robotics. Brain does. And gonna get 2 more gas, so we're gonna have a total of 5 gas right here. Looks like he's gonna put down 2 more gateways. There's your Templar Archives. And this happened with Buell. They got into a long Protoss versus Protoss. So I just got 12 Zealots he's coming in here with. I think he could have just attacked right there. So 2 more gateways coming down. Gonna try to kill this robotics facility. So not the best attack from HYDRA right here. And he's not going to get the robotics facility. Here's your shuttle. Let's see if he's making Templars. Let's go with 3 DTs. There's your robotics. I'm going to start getting the cannons. A couple more gateways coming down for Brain. He's got 3 DTs. And I see him do this a lot against players as he gets those DTs. And then he drops them in here. And HYDRA is trying to go after that robotics again. But now it makes it easier for Brain to drop HYDRA. No cannons out here. Supply basically the same. A little bit more probes for HYDRA right now. It's your observatory. Some more gas coming down. Comes your frontal attack. And that guy's gonna go down, but Brain's drop's taking a little bit of time here. I don't know where it's at. Okay, there it is. And Storm is on the way. So here's your observer. DT running up here, but only 2 go down. Forge on the way. I just got a lot of money right now, so and I think this is when it kind of started corrupting a little bit. I remember seeing that he had a lot of money, and if he does get dropped, it's not the end of the world. So Brain gonna go with a double drop here. And I feel like HYDRA's not playing that good right now. There's your Reaver pulling the probes quickly. Gonna lose 13. And all the way down to 61, 57. So that's gonna be a successful drop. This is gonna get spotted out by this observer. And it looks like Brain kind of forgot about that. And HYDRA gonna get an expo. 150 supply for both players. A couple cannons right here. And yeah, HYDRA's just not playing offensive at all. I mean, he's in a position where he could really take advantage of Brain's spot. So he can just keep dropping. And he should be sending... he should take a shuttle and send it all the way around, so Brain doesn't have a place to send his probes anywhere. So he's got this pylon, and then once you kill this, then you can drop them. And looks like he's hotkeying his probes right now. Both players basically maxed out. 10 minutes in. Yeah, I don't know why Brain does this like vertical or horizontal. He likes to go with this horizontal build. It's interesting. We'll see if a couple of Stargates come down. More cannons right here. And I'm gonna put these cannons right here. It's gonna be annoying. And it's a lot of units from HYDRA. But there's some Reavers here. Here comes your drop. Nice snipe out. Zero, 0, 1 on his upgrades. 1, 0, 1. And yeah, usually HYDRA has already dropped multiple times, especially if he's playing someone in this position. I don't know where there's his drop. And he's gonna start taking out these pylons over here. And Brain gonna start moving on out. But it's the Brain effect. You're playing up against. Oh, he is going after this, so we'll see if he gets this pylon. There's some Reavers in here. Make sure my sound's okay. This is a good attack by Brain. Good job dropping these Reavers. Here's your Templars, though. Bunch of units over here. 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. And these guys are gonna kind of flank this. Here comes another drop. Templars, and gonna get all the probes right there, down to 21 probes. 18, 16, so nice big drop from Brain. Did not see that. We'll see if he puts a bunch of cannons right here now. Here's a drop right here. And I mean, look at Brain. I mean, he's under 1,000. Has HYDRA really tried to drop him yet? One Templar in here. Here comes your drop. And nice drop down to 39 probes. Going for the attack. Here's your attack right here. Drop right here by Brain. At least 6 Templars. A couple Dragoons in here. Gonna try to snipe out the shuttles. Templars, 1 Storm. I mean, so far this game's been pretty sick. Got the Expo over here. Both players are at the same. I mean, look at the supply of Brain. He's at 100. So technically, I would say that HYDRA's winning right now. He's obviously in a better spot. And he's got the Expo. But see if you can land another drop. Reavers getting made. We'll see if Brain gets an Expo. He's rebuilding these pylons. Drop coming. Gonna get spotted out. Templar. Storm. Brain at 44 probes. And HYDRA with pretty good vision with these observers. I think he needs to put a couple observers right here. Get some cannons right here as well. I'm surprised he didn't get anything right here. Just such an easy way to go up here and drop. Putting the Reavers here, this helps against Templars when you're dropping. Brain gonna start building some cannons over here. Another Expo getting made. by HYDRA. Here's your cannons. And I'm surprised Brain puts all these. Here's our drop coming. And pulling the probes. Still at 67. I'm surprised Brain puts all these Dragoons here. Why not just make a bunch of cannons? Another row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could probably get 8 versus, looks like he's got maybe 10. I guess he can control them better. Try to snipe that out. Pretty good pull right there. But yeah, HYDRA should have a 4 robotics right here. And just continuing to drop. Maxed out. 112, 212, bunch of Templars right here. Brain just playing off of the 1 extra Nexus. Here's your Arbiter Tribunal. Ooh, another drop coming down. There we go. Down to 45 probes. So HYDRA's starting to pick it up a little bit. And now his money's getting pretty good. Here comes your drop. Reavers. A storm right here. Another drop coming. Templar, Storm, down to 47 probes. And now he's just going to kill this. We should start making that expo. There's a sick move that Brain does when he's attacking HYDRA that I do want to catch. Another drop coming. So HYDRA doing a good job now. Picking up the pace. Storm. And gonna start putting these Reavers right here. These guys are spazzing out. There's another drop. Storm. Down to 33 probes. So I didn't get to see, I didn't get to see any of this really. So right now HYDRA's definitely in the lead. Looks like he's gonna start going for the attack. No expo for Brain. 223 on his upgrades. 113. And I haven't seen Brain go for a drop in a little while now, so HYDRA outplaying Brain right now. I know he's in a tougher spot, but needs to be going for those drops. Here's your Nexuses down here. There's your drop. Reaver, gonna kill that guy. Storm coming down. I'm still at 65 probes. And what HYDRA could do is kind of what Brain did when he attacked is get 2 to 3 shuttles, 6 Reavers, drop them. He'll probably try to storm them, but you'll kill a lot of the Zealots first, because that's mostly what he's making right now. He could drop those Reavers right here, possibly. Kill all these Templars. End the game. But I haven't gotten to a point in this game yet where it's worth fast forwarding. So right now it's competitive. Here's your drop, Reavers. You get the storm off. And now Brain maxed out, Hydra maxed out. And Hydra gonna do a good job making sure he kills all these expos. This has not gotten spotted out by Brain, so he's got the Arbiter. And this is when Protoss starts getting somewhat lame. Because you can stasis. And Reavers. Comes your drop. Templars. Storm. That one looked like it had a chance. And I'm gonna start building some cannons in the middle. Observer's gonna spot this out. Here's your robotics. It's got the arbs right here. You can stasis this. Here comes a drop. Storm. Your attack. Templars don't have enough energy to storm. There we go. Two, 1, 3 on the upgrades. Kind of like that they both have 12 in their. I think Hydra copied Brain. Or Brain copied. I don't know who copied, but it looks pretty sick. Hydra 12, Brain 12. Double Expo. How many probes are over here? 4. I just got a lot of gas right now. So. And if I was Hydra, I'd probably go for the double recall. Where kind of send a fake in so the ARB stasis is it. I mean, you could even go for a triple. And here's your Reavers getting used up here. We'll see if he stasis is this. And this pathway is just so small. Both those Reavers are going to go down right there. That it makes it really hard to get in here. A couple more robotics coming down. But I want to keep an eye on the money for both these guys. There's your stasis, and now it's almost impossible to get in here. Comes some Corsairs. Take out the ARBs. Got some Corsair on Corsair action. Drop coming in. Arbiter. Not gonna stasis. Or recall. I don't know if it glitched out. Here's your Reavers right here. And I could have had a big impact right there. There's your stasis from Brain. I think Hydra and Evil were supposed to play Brain and Buell 2 vs 2, but never happened this weekend. I'll cast this on Sunday. I'll probably post this on Monday and Tuesday. I'm thinking of doing it in 2 casts or 1, depending on how much of I do of this. I think I'll just do it all in 1. Storm's coming down. Stasis. And 3, 2, 3 on the upgrades. And you can't go carriers because obviously ARBs are we'll just stasis them. Hydra could, I guess scouts, but they would get stasis too. Try to kill the main. But he just needs to take down the main, and I mean, look at the money of Brain. It's so on the edge. Good storm right there. And haven't seen a drop in a while. So I mean, if Brain or if Hydra just dropped Brain, I know it's hard, but because you got the ARBs, but if you got 1 drop in, really changes the game. Here's your Dragoon. I'm gonna spot this out. Gonna start sending these guys on out. And this is an advantage that this spot has, is these cannons can hit across here. Arb gonna get stasis. And now they both got about 5k. Brain's gas isn't as good. I'm gonna start building some cannons right here. Top bar's getting made. And yeah, it was unfortunate that this was the first game, ends up being a Protoss versus Protoss that lasts a very long time. 'Cause look at this. I mean, Hydra's cannoning up a lot, but Brain is also too, so nice recall right here. Nice storm though. Another good storm. Just gonna take these guys out and finish this guy off. Comes a drop. And I think he just hotkeyed those maybe. Here's your Dark Archons. Stasis. Oh, gonna go down. So 30 minutes in, 11k for Hydra, Brains at 3k-ish. And not completely sure what he's doing with these guys. Oh, nice. That was pretty sick. Here comes your recall. Not going to be able to get much in there. So I guess they take the energy from the Arbiter. Is it almost like an EMP? One thing Brain's good at is he's got pretty good Arbiter control. Comes a possible recall. And I think Hydra's just kind of trying to get his money really high. This is going to get spotted out. But he's still got this Expo. Here comes your Arb. Not going to get that recall off. Reavers right here. And they soon start talking. We'll probably see it somewhat soon. Here comes another. Did he just do it again? Pulling the probes. I think he meant to bring these guys with, but and I have a feeling that Hydra's going to go up to 30k. Then he should just storm his own probes. Here comes another. These guys are. Is he trying to hotkey these guys maybe? I mean, once Hydra's at 20k, he can start killing his probes. But I don't think he wants to really. He might wait till like 30k because he doesn't want to risk. Doesn't want to risk it. It's less risky at 30k, obviously, because he's in such a good position. And again, moving the probes. I don't know if this is getting corrupt for me, so hopefully this doesn't corrupt. Doesn't look like anything's really happening right now. Cannons getting made. May have to restart this. Let's just see. We're at 34 minutes. I think I'll just start playing it on this speed. Okay. You can see how long it is. Does that Dragoon die over here? Yeah, must have killed it. There we go. So I guess we are seeing some more action here. Starting to take out the main a little bit. Yeah, because we saw him moving the probes, and I was wondering why he was moving those probes. I think this is a decent speed to watch. You got the Reavers starting to move out. We killed the Expo. We're at 34 minutes. $12K, $2K. I guess he wasn't at $18K. Here's your storms coming down. Build an expo over here. I do kind of remember this. So he's got these 3 extra nexuses. Nothing really happening too much. There's your expo right here. We'll watch this recall. Gonna stasis it. See, now that's why I think you should go for double. Do that. Try to go for another recall. Got some probes over here. And now we're going to start seeing the recalls from Brain. I thought they're already chirping at each other by now, but I haven't seen any messages come from these guys. And Storm. Hydra at 16K. Does have this expo though. Ooh, almost got that recall. And I remember. There's your disruption web going for it. There's your recall storm coming down. Down to 34 probes. I mean, Brain's so good. He's just trying to figure out a way to win here. Especially being in such a bad spot. And look at this counter by HYDRA. I mean, this game was pretty good. This was a nice little... If he had some ARBs here and he stasis this, that would have been a lot better with this attack. And I'm going to start building cannons in the middle. And now Hydra's pretty low on his money. Here's another recall. Got a probe. He's going to start building cannons in here. Somehow that probe is surviving. It's the strongest probe ever. Disruption web. Attacking the pylon. Is he going to get some cannons in here? Doesn't really have the money for it. And look at this counter coming. Observer in here. Stasis coming down. Slowly getting into brain space. Look at how low money is. And if Hydra could just keep pumping. He's not pumping as good as he should. He's got so many gateways over here. There's your cannons getting made. Another ARB right here. And they're both low on money. 44 minutes. Another recall coming down. And I'm gonna go after this expo. He's just be making all Dragoons. Not using anything over here. He's more so worried about his base. Up here. There's your ARB. He's going to stasis. And yeah, I mean, the money very low for both players right now. If HYDRA just dropped Brain once right here, it's like almost over. Another recall coming in. And just going to keep these ARBs over here. And he knows there's an expo over here. More cannons coming down. Here's your recall. Sniping off the probe or observer. Getting closer and closer. Another ARB coming in. Stasis. He keeps balling these guys up. I'm gonna try to get another recall in right here. Putting in some work. Storm. Gonna get the probes. I mean, this game is pretty sweet. I thought it was more boring. But when you're watching it from both players, I mean, this is... Brain's making it eventful here. And I mean, having this little expo right here. Storm's coming down, more cannons gonna come down. HYDRA's minerals getting on point. And these nexuses, just gonna build these nexuses. Gonna start going at the front now. About 50 minutes in. And yeah, I guess we can't see what they were saying to each other because I'm pretty sure they were already talking smack. Brain wanted to rematch, and he said he would go Terran, and HYDRA can pick Protoss. But HYDRA was saying, well, Brain wanted it to be 0-0, and HYDRA was saying, well, it's 1-0, I win. And neither player was going to submit. So it pissed off Brain, and HYDRA was annoyed too. Nice storm coming down. But this was a better game than I thought it was. So and this is when I think Brain really, there was a time when Brain was like, all right, I'm gonna try and win this. And see his APM pick up to 370. And it's starting to get in right here, but here's your expo. And I mean, it was no rules, so. And here's your ARB, gonna spot this out after 53 minutes. So, okay, this is where there's a sick move by Brain right here. Watch this. I think it comes right here. Guess not. Where was it? Here comes your recall. There's some more probes. I feel like I imagined it or something. RJB spotted out too when he was watching. Here's your drop coming. I think he wants the shuttles in here so we can kind of micro them a little bit. Disruption web. Going for it. That massive recall. Microing this guy up a little bit. So good job there by HYDRA. But yeah, really not going to get anything done. This was taken out. They got the same money. And we will start speeding it up again. Because this game was very, very long. Yeah, let me know if you guys have, like, what would you guys do if this was I mean, if you were in Brain's position and also HYDRA's. I mean, I think Brain's doing everything that he can. He's gonna try and drop right here. Storm. Getting some of the probes. I mean, Brain's doing everything that he can. Taking this out. So HYDRA's just gonna let this go. Couple Corsairs over here. Wonder if you just try to disruption web all of this and then recall. Start taking this out. And we'll see if maybe HYDRA goes for a drop or something. Looks like he is. It's about time. Storm. And gonna get all the probes. And there's no Expo, and Brain's not even seeing it yet. And now he realizes his money's at 100. And that's all you need to do. One storm like that, and he's only got one Nexus. And he was starting to break into here, but another ARB coming over. There's your disruption web. We'll see if HYDRA maybe tries to get an Expo again. Oh, he does have these Nexuses. I forgot about that. Here's your Reavers. But yeah, look at the money. Under 100. Comes a recall. And Brain's still going to be aggressive with it. Maybe I'll post this today. Comes another recall. And he comes in with the drop. Oh, that was pretty sick. So he recalled with the shuttle drop and tried to storm the minerals. Here comes a recall. Storm. Gonna get all the probes again. Down to 14 probes. I feel like if HYDRA did that little trick where you ball these guys up, his recalls would be so much better. But he's attacking right here. Here comes your next recall. Starting to take out the main. Expo probably going to get made. Brain's somehow surviving. I mean, he's under 100 supply. More cannons coming down. Looks like another recall is going to come. And it's right there, 230. Get a couple scouts, and you can finish that off. And he's going to start looking. He's got a Reaver over here and a Templar. See if he's looking for the Expo. So smart. But he should take this out. And 7K, 4K. Whoops. So 1 hour and 5 minutes. Here it comes. And Brain's starting to get his money back. He's got more probes now. He should get an Expo. But trying to get this main. Comes a storm drop. And I feel like there was an opportunity for Hydra to win right there when he was super low on his money, and now Brain's money's coming back. And this game was just back and forth, back and forth. Now Hydra's starting to take the middle. He's got some robotics in the middle. Here's your recall. Or actually a storm. Bringing some Corsairs on over. Moving the probes. Attacking from the front. Disruption web. Comes another drop. Now Hydra doing a pretty good job dropping. Oof. So he's got a bunch of Corsairs here. You know what Hydra could have done, and I'm just thinking of this now, is could have just kept sending the ARB over and stasising his probes. Get like 8 ARBs. Stasis probes, stasis probes. And then, I mean, you bring a couple Corsairs over with your ARB. They'll take the hits. You can stasis the probes. I mean, that'd be just as equal as storing the probes. Nice disruption web. And these, I mean, I'm watching the game. I'm not even playing. There's a nice storm coming down. And I just thought of that now. So here comes a drop. Nice quick stasis. Starting to take over the middle. Just gonna see that no Expo. I'm guessing Hydra's probably like, how is he surviving with all of these storms? Another drop coming. Here's an ARB. That's going to get spun up by that observer. Bunch of Reavers right here. Just going to see all these ARBs over here. Disruption web. Recall. And he gets the main of Hydra down to 14 probes. I mean, this game was pretty sick. That was sick. Here comes your recall. And Still not going to get the main. Killing more probes. Brain did lose all of his probes right there. I just got 10k, so even though he did lose his probes, it's kind of going to be somewhat beneficial for him. There's a drop. Probes down to 19. And obviously you can see this map is unbalanced, but that's why some people hate it and some people like it. I mean, for me, I like it because it gives, it shows someone like Brain, it puts him in a harder position, and you get to see how he deals with it. And players that are in this position have a better chance to win. I mean, so it's got its perks and it's got its definite downfalls. Recall gonna go down, and now the main's gonna have to kill all this. It's under 8,000. Expo right here. Here's your expo for Brain. You're going with the disruption web. And HYDRA gonna start moving on out. See if he recalls his probes over here. Hour, 20 minutes in. Disruption web. Recall coming in and gonna get stasis. I mean, this game was still up in the air. And it's still, I mean, it still is. Got the expo. Expo getting made. And he's gonna start taking this base. And he's gonna have his own little kind of corner spot. I think he could have done that earlier on, taking a corner spot and made that his base. Trying to defend this corner. There's a Zealot in here. More Reavers. I don't know what the Dark Archon, if someone knows the purpose of having a Dark Archon right here, let me know. But that's one of the things I don't know as well. Nice little going after the probes, down to 22 probes. It's all the things that you can do with Dark Archons. Nothing to storm right there. Slowly taking this down. Here's a storm. And gonna recall or stasis that. Here's your storm. Gonna take out all these probes. call. And that's going to be your game. So HYDRA wins that first one, hour and 25 minutes in. And that was a lot more eventful than I thought. 1.6 million. So, and then I'll do the other 3 games. So next one's a TVP. We get to see Brain on the Terran. This is still random versus random. And it was lagging, so I ended up leaving. And I didn't get to see, I saw a little bit of it, but I didn't get to see this whole game. And then the next game I saw, and then the one after that, it corrupted. So here's your barracks, and this is where I don't like the build from HYDRA when it's against a Terran, because micro's usually too on point, and you need to get a couple cannons up here. So here's your 2 or 3 racks. And I'm gonna go 3 gateways. And I think you should go with the forge. Looks like double gas is gonna come down, single gas. And probably gonna get a nexus. So I guess instead of, I think he's playing this like, I think he feels like it's a Zerg. I mean, this would be the best build order against Zerg. Here's your 3 zealots gonna get made. But he probably should have got the forge and then the nexus, because now he's up against a Terran, and Brain has great micro. Here's your academy. Gonna see the pylon, there's no cannon. Couple Marines in here. Here's your Zealot's gonna split these guys up. He wants to scout, see what he's up against. See a nexus, 2 extra nexuses, and I think HYDRA should start getting some Dragoons right away. So pull this guy back. And this Marine just going to keep on running around. Going to kill this guy. Getting the cannons right now. Here's your 7 Marines. And here's your fire bats right here. And just gonna run these guys right on past. Stim coming, trying to get in the way. Needs to pull some of these probes out. Putting some cannons down. This guy sneaking in and gets 9 kills. Here's your triple from Brain. And now Brain's got more SCVs. And I don't agree with this attack right here. Not gonna get anything killed right there. We'll see if he cancels this gateway. And engineering bay, factory. Couple more Marines. Comsat coming down. I just should maybe put a gateway out here. 390 APM, 270 APM. Gonna go with Templar Archives. Here comes your attack. And these guys need to be out here. Gonna run this guy in. 2 fire bats. And he's gonna pull these guys back, it looks like. Let's see what he does here. Gonna wall this off. But the front is now taken. We'll see if he brings some SCVs in here. And these guys can get in here, I guess. Microing these guys back. He's got some more barracks coming down. DTs are probably on the way. 2 DTs on the way, but he's got scans. And surprised he's not bringing any SCVs. Oh, he's got them out here. Okay. Yeah. Quick scan. Gonna micro that guy back. Another scan gonna come down. Turrets coming down. Takes out that. Trying to get this guy with this turret. Oh, 196. It is gonna survive. Tank rolling in. Siege is not done yet. I think he's gonna try to just run these guys back here, kill anything that kind of walks in. There's your scan, nice spot out by Brain. There's a DT right here. SCV's coming in. Scan coming down. Some gateways over here. Siege. Yeah, I don't know why HYDRA just doesn't play the Korean way with this Protoss. Just go for extra Nexus, a Forge. I mean, you can even go 1 gate, Nexus, and then go straight into drops. He's trying to wall this off, so DTs can't run into his base. I would love to see a TVP. So, Brain going to win a TVP of HYDRA on the Terran, because I think that's his best race. So we got a TVZ. And this game I actually saw, and this game was pretty eventful. So Brain, bottom middle, HYDRA, left middle. Score is 1-1. I feel like we'd want to see these guys play again. So scout right here. Gonna go right into, so he went 2 racks into a command center. $500 APM. This is, I mean, and double gas. TVZ is very, very hard to win. Or ZVT, I mean. These guys are gonna sneak in here, get a little scout off. Gonna see the extra command center. Here's the factory coming down. Another hatchery. Double factory. If you guys like the channel, subscribe and give the video a like. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see these guys play again. I certainly do. And Brain's got a decent amount of gas, so he's playing this one kind of macroing up here. There's your starport. And you got the lair, Hydro's den. 6 Sunkens out here. No medics. Getting range right now. Two more gas coming down. Another hatchery. There's your queen's nest. Looks like he's going to try to build a creep colony back here maybe. Use those guys for gas. Start building bunker, maybe a couple turrets out here. So 3 factories. Gonna get the vessel as well. So I guess he is using his gas. He knows better than me. Sunken's coming down right here. The overlord's over here. Here comes a scan. I see a hive on the way. 2 hatcheries, couple hydras. Creep colony. Here's your tank. And gonna get triple gas. 38 drones, 37 SCVs. Here's your tank. Starting to push. And almost halfway. 3 Sunkens back here. Might be a spore actually. Let me get a sunken. Got these guys over here nicely placed. He's got this guy placed right here. So pretty good vision for Hydra. Looks like this guy might build a turret. Trying to buy himself some time. Another factory, and I mean, Brain spending his money. He lifted these up, gonna get some vision. Here's your lurkers right here. Spire on the way. Getting carapace upgrade. Got the vessel out here. Seven minutes, 40 seconds in. Scan gonna come down. Defiler mound. Finished up. Sending these guys on in. Lurkers. Getting some good shots off. Running these guys on up. Gonna go after the minerals. Here's your spores though. Scan coming down. Good pull from HYDRA. No splash damage on this. See the defiler. Irradiate it. Going after the vessel. Gonna get it. Nicely done. Starting to push after the minerals right here. Scan coming down. He's gonna get the minerals. Lurkers doing what they're supposed to. There's your swarm coming down. Taking this out. Goliath in here. Gonna siege up. Swarm gonna come down right here. And going after the minerals again. Left side. And that's the hard side to click. And he's gonna lose some of his drones right there. Vultures coming on in, building some more factories. And he burrows up these guys so they can just hold their position and not die. Gonna go after this guy. Comes some mines right here. I just got a decent amount of money, so put down a couple more hatcheries. And you can just pull just 2 drones, build a couple more hatcheries, build one up here. Another swarm coming down, gonna get aggressive. Going after the vessel. Gonna get it. Here's your burrowed up. He's got some hydras right here. And gonna start going for the attack right now. Needs to get that swarm down. There it is. Hydras don't have speed. This guy gonna go down. And he took care of this. Here's some more tanks rolling out. Vessel. And getting aggressive, going after these tanks. Scan gonna come down. Zergling's coming on through. See if any upgrades. Is this a vessel? Turret. Okay. 1-1 on the upgrades. And a vessel went down, I heard it. Ooh, he's gonna get smoked. I'll burrow these guys up. And building a bunch of turrets and some depots over here. This is where HYDRA needs to get a little bit bigger. Just have 2 more hatcheries at least built. I mean, if you can hit 9 hatcheries, I feel like 9 to 12 is a key number that you can really hold for a while. Here's a drop coming from Brain. you got the Guardian over here. Here comes your drop. Guardians over here. And you put the Overlords over the drones. Not gonna be able to get that left side. So still has 41 drones. Gonna have to re-swarm this. Starport coming down. Here's your vessels. Gotta get the Overlords real quick. And this is the same type of spot abuse you see in that Protoss vs. Protoss. And this is where the map comes into play. So you get to see HYDRA. How does he handle this? Scans coming down. Turrets. I mean, look at all these turrets. Gonna micro these guys in. Probably try to snipe out that defiler right here. Swarm coming down. He's got the vessels up here. And 150 supply. Let's seize these guys up. Going after the minerals again. Using the barracks to see. Gonna lose 13 at least. Overlord going down. And HYDRA's been able to keep his money decent. These guys are probably going to go pretty soon. Go after the minerals again. For some more vessels. With the spot abuse. We'll see if he irradiates this. Some HYDRA is going to get some lurkers. There's your minerals going after. $100 supply. It's a dropship maybe. Vessel. Scan coming down. These guys should be spawning any second. Get these guys under here. Guardians getting made. Another swarm. Gonna have to unsiege these guys, move them out a little bit. Going after the vessels, takes out that one. Gonna take that one out as well. It's probably gonna come any second with these guys. More vessels. Gonna see all of this up here. Comes a bunch more units. Let's see what the upgrades are. 2-2. Scans coming down. And just slowly getting into HYDRA's base, and Brain going to win that one. And to be honest, I mean, that was a good game. I feel like HYDRA had a chance. I think if he turtled a little bit more, he got a little bit aggressive, but I mean, that's the point of the game. You think you got it, and you can go for the attack, and then you don't. So, and HYDRA was saying that if he had a corner spot that game, he would have won. So I think it would have been a longer game. And I'd say if he was corner spot that game, I'd say it was like a 30% chance he would have won. Just being in that middle spot, it just it's basically impossible to win. Especially against Brain. But to be honest, I mean, I don't think Buell would win against Brain in a ZVT. So 2 racks into a refinery. And ooh, this guy a little bit risky. Brain gonna spot out, get the scout. And we'll see if he goes into a command center. So I saw a little bit of this game and then it corrupted. There's your 3 hatcheries. And gonna snipe that out. Quick reaction time. Here's your command center coming down. Couple medics. Here's your gas coming down. And these guys get the gas the fastest possible. I don't know if you put that pool right here, it makes it the gas come really quick. We'll see if he goes right into a lair. It's got 100 gas. Here's your fire bats up here. Well, he's got the gas, so he's a little bit late on that lair. Double factory from Brain. He's got the Zer going right here. Hydra's 10 coming down. I remember this thing didn't land. Here's your starport coming down. Because those Marines got in the way. See if he scans. So no scan. Maybe he's just gonna save it for lurkers. Oh, there it is. Gonna see the lair. Double starport. Gonna lift these guys up. Just going all out mech. Here's your science facility. Tank rolling in, gonna move these guys up. Hive on the way. It's got a decent amount of hydras. Going with hydra speed right now, so. Here's your hatcheries coming down, 3 of them. I think he was trying to build a spire, maybe? 2 more gas coming down. Does he have a drop? What's he going with? There's your drop. And gonna start getting some rates as well. I start taking out these overlords. He just spotted those out with the barracks, which is going to hurt Hydra. And gonna pick those guys up, go for the drop. He's got one sunken. Where's those Hydras at? Right here. Scan coming down. You see the Hydras right here and go right around it. 7 minutes, 50 seconds in. Hydra not seeing the drop. And he's at 49 drones. There's your fire bat. He's got one left in here. Drops it, goes after the drones, and kills. I think 13 or so. See, he sends some Zerglings out here. Tries to maybe kill this. Factories keep coming down. Here's your vessels. Got a Wraith over here. Gonna start trying to kill his overlords. Some lurkers getting made. He's got the Defiler Mound. 9 minutes in. Consume. We'll see if he scans. Getting any upgrades. So nothing really to stop this. Just gonna have to burrow these guys up. Trying to put the overlords over. And we forgot to get burrow. Down to 24, 22 drones. We'll lose more right here. 10, 9, 8. And that decimated him. Down to 7 drones. Brain at 123 supply. Here's your swarm gonna come down. He's got to pull these guys back. Should get a couple more starports. Just got these guys burrowed up. So he's got the Scourges. Here's your Valkyrie. You get the Defiler right here, putting up another swarm. Here comes your Irradiate. Just a... And gonna burrow these guys. Building some engineering bays. It's your starports coming down. A lot of gas for brain, so I mean he could just take some of these guys off, put them on the minerals. Gonna build a couple more command centers. Vessel's coming in. He's gonna start building turrets on the side. Scan coming down. siege these guys. I don't think these guys can hit from over here, though. Turrets coming down. Is he gonna go into battle cruisers? All vessels. Guess he doesn't have the physics lab. Also coming in. Oof, close. But now HYDRA. He's at a corner spot. He's got 105 supply. Slowly coming back to life. I think he could build maybe 2 more hatcheries. Here comes a tank drop. See if he tries to just start dropping right here, maybe. Bunch of vessels getting made. Just gonna continue to keep this swarm up. Scan coming down. I think he needed to swarm on these guys. Here comes irradiate. Getting these guys set up. Got some dropships over here. I'd like to see a TVZ with HYDRA on the Terran. Coming on through. Burrowing these guys up. He's got a lot of spores right here, but... And drop these tanks in here as well. Gonna start taking out these hatcheries. There goes one. This one gonna go down. Scan coming down. Brain just showing you why his TVZ, I mean, he's just a beast. This is not going to go down. Other vessel. More dropships right here. Little micro action. Those guys are going to go down. Here's your drop. Scan. I don't think he's going to get anything done right here. Other scan gonna come down. There's your swarm. Upgrades 0-2. Get some more factories. Just gonna continue to get the vessels going after the minerals right here. What did he irradiate? This guy? Yeah. Whoa, I didn't even see that. I was looking over here. Bunch of mutas just died. Another tank drop. This dude's gonna get smoked. Comes another vessel. Slowly push in here as well. Maxed out. He's waiting for these guys to get their energy. Get that defiler right here. And just slowly working his way in. Nice defensive matrix. We'll be able to take this out though with those lurkers. So he's going to have to unsiege. Maybe we'll move him over here. Good swarm coming down right here. Here comes your Valkyries after the minerals. Take out some overlords as well while they just sit. This guy can shoot from here, though. But these guys can't shoot from here. This guy's shooting pretty far. Here comes another one. Got 50 drones, a couple Guardians getting made. Dropship, tanks coming in. Defensive matrix. That guy's gonna go down. Sending these guys on in. 1-3 on the upgrades. Gonna seize these guys up. Guardians right here. You're gonna try to sneak these guys in. Drops a tank, going after the minerals. Siege. Taking out the drones. Down to 33. That was a nice move right there from Brain. And look at all these units right here. This is why TVZ is so hard, or ZVT is so hard to win, because you just get spot abused. Not spot abused, but just abused by the minerals. By vessels. Look at this base of Brain. Radiate coming down. And HYDRA gun going to leave. Turrets getting made in here. So, Brain going to win 3-1. Let's just see what the score was. Like I'm losing my voice. Yeah, just really took out the minerals. I think that first ZVT, HYDRA had a better chance to win that one. There were just a couple moves this game that Brain took out the minerals of HYDRA. And he survived pretty long for all that happened. But Brain survived super long in that PvP, which was, I mean, I think that was probably the best game that they played. So, it was apparently boring to everyone, and it was boring when I was watching it from Brain's stream, but casting it was a lot more better than I thought it was. So, anyways, hopefully these guys play each other again. I'd like to see another best of 5, random versus random. Maybe HYDRA go on the Korean map. But I mean, Brain wants to play him again. I think he'll play him on the Western map, but we'll see. Anyways, give the video a like, subscribe if you want to, and I'll talk to you guys later. P to the C.